All right, this week is dedicated to those who take care of all the animals at Madison's only zoo.
It is National Zookeepers Appreciation Week, and Mary Jo is over at Henry Vilas Zoo getting a behind-the-scenes look that a few of us get to see. What do you have there?
This morning, we are hanging out with not just the tortoise, who is unnamed at this point, but we're also hanging out with Beth Peterson here, the orangutan zookeeper. So thanks so much for being with us this morning, Beth, and thank you for all the hard work you do.
Thanks.
And so, for those who might not know, what's a day in a zookeeper's life like? What do you do?
We do such a wide variety throughout the whole day. It really keeps the job interesting. I mean, definitely there's things that we do the same every single day. I would say that 80% of our day is cleaning. So a lot of people think that being a zookeeper means you get to play with the animals all the time, but we do the 80% of cleaning so that the 20% of the time that we have extra, that we get to do fun stuff like interact with the animals or do training or spend time on enrichment or other projects. So it's something different every day, and you're really in charge of yourself and able to make decisions based on what you feel like doing as far as what you want to give the animals to make their day a little bit better.
And so this morning you gave our tortoise, we don't have a name for him yet. So
he doesn't officially have a name.
Big guy. Call him Tortoise.
Yeah.
But so you went out of your way and you made these nice little salads, and we can see he's enjoying the entire salad, even the bowl.
So little things like this, it's a little bit different for him than eating out of a bowl. This is what we would call some food enrichment. So rather than being fed into like a big black bowl today and eating a salad that way, he's got a nice watermelon bowl made by Zookeeper Katie, and he seems to be enjoying it. So we'll give this one a 5 on the rating scale, and that it was a very good enrichment device today.
Nice. So now, what's your favorite part about being a zookeeper, other than getting to be so close to these awesome animals and really see them interact and how they work?
I think my favorite part is really building the relationships with the animals. Just being a guest coming by, you can get an idea maybe of some of the animals' personality, but when you come in and work with them every single day, gain their trust, gain the ability to work with them successfully, there's a lot of payback, especially when you're able to help them or give them something new to challenge them. That's when you really get the payback as a zookeeper, that that even though you're spending 80% of your day cleaning, that the time you put in otherwise has really benefited the animals and made sure that they're leading fulfilled lives.
And I know they can't say it, but I mean, you get to tell from their actions, even now, how appreciative they are for all your hard work.
His stomach is definitely appreciative.
He looks like it. Well, thanks so much, Beth. This whole week they're celebrating National Zookeeper Appreciation Week here at Henry Vilas Zoo, and they'll have constant meet and greets with folks like Beth and her fellow coworkers here. So Rob and Charlotte, if you get a chance, be sure to come out to the zoo here, ask them questions, say thank you, and they'll be happy to help you out.
All right.
Good.
Best zoo around.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Mary Jo.
If there's any week to thank our zookeepers, it is this one.
It is going to be hot, but they will be out there caring for all those animals. Mary Jo is live at Henry Vilas Zoo celebrating National Zookeeper Week.
Yeah, guys, we're back here with Beth Peterson, who is our zookeeper, showing us how they're keeping their animals comfortable. And as you can see, we have Burgess Meredith, named after the original penguin from the Batman series, so I'm told. And so, Beth, this is Burgess. How old is he, and what do you have to do to keep him, obviously he's not from here, comfortable?
Burgess is an African penguin. He was hatched about 2.5 months ago on Mother's Day. So right now he's getting some breakfast, and luckily it's a little bit cooler this morning, so he's able to be out here in our Wisconsin weather without getting too hot. But being that he's an African penguin, they're actually used to some of the warmer weather we have here in Wisconsin, compared to some of the other species of penguin, which would require, extremely cold temperatures throughout the year. So we're lucky to be able to exhibit the African penguins at our zoo because they can be on exhibit for the public to see, 10 months out of the year. And Burgess here is the youngest member of our colony, and we're excited to be able to continue the species of African penguins in zoos. So that's another big part that zookeepers play in making sure that we have the proper animals breeding, and that we have the right setup for them to feel comfortable to breed, and to make sure we keep a close eye on the babies once they do arrive. So we have Burgess living down at our animal health center right now, our brand new animal health center, and keepers are feeding him 3 times a day, and he's getting used to being around people. So it's a big part of him learning how to be a successful member of our flock here at the Henry Vilas Zoo.
And you can see he keeps looking at all of us. He looks at the camera and you and me. He's kind of just checking everyone out.
This is all new to him. He's never been on TV before, so
he's a natural.
Superstar at 2.5 months. So.
Well, we're starting him early. Yeah. Now, what's going on with his feathers?
He is just learning, or just starting to become a kind of like a juvenile, pretty much. So he had all these fluffy baby feathers when he was first hatched, and now he's starting to lose them. In the wild, this would be a time that he's going to start to venture into the water, because these fluffy feathers aren't waterproof, but the stuff underneath is waterproof. So African penguins would live on like rocky beaches, and so they've got nice big feet to be able to traverse across those. He says I don't want to eat.
Yeah. Well, sounds like you've got a very big wealth of knowledge about every animal here. Thank you so much again, Beth. You can celebrate National Zookeeper Week here at Henry Vilas Zoo. All week long, they'll be having consistent meet and greets with zookeepers like Beth and herself, as well as all the animals. Back to you.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very cute. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
All right.
If you happen to visit Madison's Henry Vilas Zoo, be sure to say thank you to the many zookeepers who work hard to care for those animals.
It is National Zookeeper Appreciation Week. Mary Jo over at the Henry Vilas Zoo once again. Now where are you?
Now we are over by the river otters here at the Henry Vilas Zoo. We've met the tortoise, we've met baby penguin, and now we're moving over to some of the river animals. You can see one of them here. Beth Peterson is back with us. She's a zookeeper here at the zoo. And so Beth, who do we have out here? And you
look
very happy that
Sushi, our North American river otter, and she's our female. And you can see in the back there, that guy back there, his name is Pinky. They are very good friends and roommates, and are one of the animals we can have on exhibit here at the zoo year-round, because they are native to Wisconsin and can, handle the winters and the warm summer days, just like today too. They might choose to sleep in the log, but I think some days I wish I could sleep instead of being out in the warm heat. So,
if you do, we won't say anything.
Yeah.
But so, they are native to Wisconsin, but on a day like today, and even this heat wave that is kind of going on, obviously this week, is there anything special you have to do to make sure that they're comfortable and that they're okay?
I think that, part of being a zookeeper and working with animals like these every day is that you really get to know what's normal behavior for them, what's normal as far as their eating habits, and being a zookeeper and, knowing what to pay attention to know if they are showing signs of stress, especially in warm weather like this, is a big part of your daily routine, going around, making sure that all the animals are comfortable. If anybody looks particularly warm, give them an ice treat. If that doesn't work, maybe we just pull them off exhibit for the day. It's always up to the zookeepers to decide what's best for them, and we want to make sure that they stay as healthy as possible.
And you guys are keeping an eye on them all day long. You come in at 8 a.m. and stay till 5.
Yep.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine, 365 days a year. So we are here. A lot of people might not realize that the zoo is open every single day of the year, and that means that zookeepers are here taking care of the animals. That they have to be fed and cleaned up after daily. So we don't get a Christmas off every year.
But you obviously love what you're doing, and you do a great job. You know everything, it seems like, about every animal we've met this morning. I mean, is there anything that maybe isn't your favorite thing?
I wouldn't say I have a ton of not favorite things. I mean, any interactions with the animals are definitely a highlight of the day. But some of the things we have to do to keep the animals fed are some of the less favorite things, doing big hay deliveries, semi-loads of hay deliveries on a morning.
Loads
that'll suck your strength out pretty early in the day, and you still have to work for 7 more hours. So,
but you can handle it. Thanks again so much.
Definitely.
Beth, Robin, Charlotte, and everyone at home, you can do meet and greets with the zookeepers like Beth and all her co-workers. All this week will have consistent ones throughout their daily hours. They start at 9:30, and I think today you can meet the cat zookeeper, and then you can meet Beth herself, and you'll be doing an orangutan demonstration.
Yes, training demonstration, yep. You can meet the cat keeper at 11.
Great, a lot of fun stuff.
Okay.
Good deal.
All right, feed them. They look hungry.
More fish.
Thanks, Mary Jo.